All right, what's up everyone? Tay here with a brand new horror game called The Lacerator. I'm going to be giving you guys a walkthrough review, I want to call it, a walkthrough review of this game. I'm going to be showing you guys how to beat the game from start to finish, grab 2 endings out of 4. We're going to talk about the other 2 because it's kind of difficult to get the other 2. Not difficult, but it takes a long time to get the other 2 because you have to play the game all over again, and 2 of the endings can be done back to back, so that's why we're gonna do that. But we'll talk about that later. For right now, like I said, we're gonna be checking out The Lacerator, a brand new horror game that came out October 8th or 9th. I can't remember. It was made by Games from the Abyss and DreadX, or Games from the Abyss made it and DreadX probably like promoted it, one of the two. Forgive me if for me not knowing 100%. So the game says continue. I've beaten this game probably about 4 or 5 times. And it's a really good game. I haven't gotten all the endings. I'm not even joking. There's a total of, there's like 3 routes you can take. And inside one route you take can give you 4 endings. I only completed 1 route. And I got 4 endings for that route. That's the maximum for the route that I took. I did route 2. There's 2 more routes, obviously. And I'm sure that the other 2 routes have 4 endings too, so that makes a total of 12 endings to this game. I haven't even really figured out how to get the other endings. I haven't really experimented with the game, but I'm not here to show you every single ending. I'm just going to be giving my quick little walkthrough, my quick little review and thoughts about the game. And if you want it, check it out. I'll leave a link in the description if you guys want to purchase the game. I think it's $10 on Steam. So we have new game and we have endings. We're gonna check out the endings after I'm done beating the game and continue, because obviously I just said I already beat the game a few times. So let's go ahead and go to new game and start a new game. Will screw your current game progress. Yes. And this is a little cool thing too. You can choose the classic fixed camera angle like Resident Evil. I don't like that. I feel like that's really annoying to me. Like I feel like I like it for like Resident Evil. I don't like it for like current day horror games. So we're gonna be doing, you know, obviously over the shoulder.
The Lacerator. Introducing Max, the man who loves sex. It was just another sexy job with another sexy woman. But everything went wrong.
Now, based off that cutscene, you can tell the game's pretty goofy. Has some serious moments in it, has some blood, has some, you know, some dismemberments and things going on in here. But this route, I don't know, I don't want to speak too soon. The other routes never told me how we got in this situation in the first place. Like, this is the beginning of the game, so maybe the other routes tell you, oh, you got here because, you know, someone set you up, or, you know, you got drugged or something like that. But this route that I'm taking doesn't actually give us closure on how did something go wrong from us being with that girl to being here now with a serial killer named The Lacerator. So I don't know, but it says don't escape here. One of our friends is right here. Locked. My cameraman Rodriguez is on the other side. I believe that is another route. As you can see, this says A. Our cell says D. And well, they all are marked, so I guess that's not true. Like I said, I haven't figured out how to get every routes yet. They call them flows in this game. The route that I'm taking is called flow 2. So we're gonna be checking out flow 2. This is probably flow 1. And I don't know how to get flow 3, but if I figure it out, I mean, I might look up a tutorial or something. I don't know. If I figure it out myself, I might make another video. Who knows? How do I use bandages? My whole life, I was a lazy husband. I always asked my wife to put the bandages on me. Now I don't know how to use them. I remember she once said something like, open your inventory, then select the bandage. Finally, click the use. This applies to any item. But I thought she was crazy. Is that how it really works? Someone, a lazy husband. So here's our bandages. You're gonna be needing those. If you push Y, I'm playing with a D-pad, also a controller. So push Y. Got the classic inventory. Here's our girl. Locked. I can see my co-star Stacy. It's old co-star. There you go. It's not his girlfriend. But here there will be there's a sharp metal hook in his eye when you take it. That is our lockpick. Also, there's a note in the corner here. The hole, day 1. Holy shit, this place has no exits. I can't believe I'm going to die here. Day 2. All right, I found a way out. There's a hole behind cell E. If I could only open that door, I would escape from this hell. My whole body is shaking. The lacerator almost got me. If anyone is reading this, beware of cell A. The lacerator comes from there. Or maybe, maybe I switched the cells. Someone with courage. Now, I'm going to tell you guys the difference between these two. I haven't finished that route all the way. I gave it a test, and that is what made me want to do this route, and I finished this one. Going to route A, you could potentially lose your leg, and you will be crawling around these hallways. This route, you could potentially lose your arm, and you just be walking around without an arm. Now, I say potentially because there is a way to prevent yourself from losing these vital things we call limbs. Let's go ahead and use the lockpick. I'm going to be showing you guys how to pretty much do that. So we're going to go here. I worked with Stacy many times. She doesn't seem okay right now, but damn, she's hot. Yeah, he's an idiot. So I'm going to go through here. There's a weird hole. Now, this is where we lose our arm. If you well, let's just be honest. Our cell was open. We wasn't tied to the chair like Rodriguez was. Stacy's cage was locked. Rodriguez's cage is locked. The door that you opened to get the lockpick wasn't locked. And we can just roam around freely. And then there's just a gun just sitting here. Yes, this is a trap. If you put your hand in there, you will lose your entire arm. So we're not going to do that. There's another way to get this gun later on. Not from here, but from another weird individual. We'll get to that in a second. Press right trigger. Break boxes. We got some more bandages. There is a code here that we're going to need. Now, to get this code to work, you need to go down here. Past this smoke, this steam, I mean, that will hurt you. There's a zombie in the next cage over here. He's, he won't notice you. But once you go down there and grab the paper that tells you how to unlock or gives you a hint on how to unlock the box, he will then become active and try to kill you. He can die by the steam if you're lucky, but let's not risk it because we can die here. And the checkpoint doesn't come until very later on. So the code is 102. Go on there. We take this. A wrench. We're going to need that wrench. These two doors that we just walk past are locked, so don't worry about those. We got to go through here. And there's going to be more steam that blocks our way. But to get it to not block our way, obviously, you use the wrench. But be careful because the steam will still come out. As you can see, it's just now, it comes out in bursts now. It doesn't come out, consistently. Okay. I believe, open this. Yeah, there's more bandages in here. Now, when we go in here, there's a dead body. Don't worry, it won't come to life or anything like that. We need to go up there, but don't go up there yet because you can miss out on an item if you are too quick, because we're going to be grabbing a screwdriver from here. Now, I want you to take a listen. Once we get down this hallway, listen to this noise. The noise you just heard was the lacerator attacking Stacy. We need to go back to that room, but first, before we do that, grab the bandages, and then we're going to grab the screwdriver, like I said, we're going to get. Now, do not go to that other vent up there. Go to this vent right here. This will take us back to the hallway when we got the lockpick. So we go here. Lacerator's not here, but Stacy got her arm chopped off. You see all the blood and stuff, so they obviously went this way. Rodriguez, don't worry. He's still safe. No one's bothering him. But when you take the arm, actually, will you take the hatchet? Yes, you will take the hatchet. I thought we needed to grab this arm to, use it as bait to get the gun, which would have been clever, but no, you don't get it that way to my knowledge. You can't even grab the arm, so no. So you can go back the other way I just came from or this way. I don't know why. I feel like it's more faster just to go this way, probably. So he cut her arm off. He didn't kill her. He just took her. He either took her somewhere or she escaped. I can't tell you what happened. You know, obviously they don't show it. But we'll see Stacy a little later on. Okay, go through here. Oh, I'm an idiot. I kind of just missed my turn. I kind of missed my turn. Okay, here we go. Go here. Screwdriver. All right. And we're just like on some pipes or whatever. Nothing special. This is the next little thing we have to do. But first, well, we're going to be getting some items from our little friend that lives in a hole. Yes, there's a guy that lives in a hole in this game. We're going to be talking to him in a bit. Little cutscene. So he took a smoke break or whatever. I don't know. I guess he found some cigarettes on the table or something. I never really understood that cutscene. But yeah, our game's finally saved. So switch button. Also, like I just said, you can't go back. So the game will save and you can't go back either way. So if you don't get the hatchet, you're gonna be probably. You can still beat the game, but it's better to get a weapon. You know, you can punch zombies. You're gonna be, fighting the zombies, but you rather just use a hatchet. It takes more damage. So we're going to open up door number 3 first, because we have some items we need to grab in here. Actually, let's equip our hatchet right now. Lemon. What do we do with lemons? As you can see here, who the hell would eat a whole lemon? Try to use it. I don't want it. Shit. We give it to our friend that comes out of the wall over here and he trades us. I know you. Oh God, me wanna choose something. I remember you. Lacerator videos? No, before. I am just like you. This place, danger, Lacerator around. To get out, press 2. Ha 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 ha, the eyes. He's giving us a hint about the next puzzle that we have to do. So, there he is. Just walk up to him, go into your inventory, and give him the lemon. We got a revolver, see? Now we have the gun. Now we don't lose an arm for that. So he'll always be here. He will show up in other places to give us a lot of valuable items. So that's really cool. But we're not going to be using the gun right now. We should really save it for later. So we're going to go in here because there's some items we need to grab. Also, there's traps. And there will be a zombie to our right. Help, that muscular man. What does he want from me? That's the lacerator they're talking about. Yesterday, he came out of nowhere and cut my arm off with a single axe swing. When I screamed in pain, he looked at me and screamed in my exact voice. My spine chilled, and in that moment, it was the scariest thing I've ever heard. I ran away to this room and got hit by a saw. Now one of my legs is gone. I hope the bleeding stopped. And I believe he's dead. Now, why this game has zombies or people that attack us, I don't know. It seems like a game where you just dodge the killer. But yeah, that's kind of strange. But if you just go here, you can fight the zombie. But if you do this and just listen, you might get lucky. Judging off that, we didn't get lucky. Sometimes he will die to the saw. Or you can just attack them with this. They can dodge. These, either they're zombies or they're just, you know, I call them zombies. Either they're zombies or they're just crazy people, you know. Maybe they're just crazy people that got hurt. I have like no idea. I just like to call them zombies though. And then this person also shoots you with something or throws something at you. Yes. Whack them. And that takes care of him. You could just run past them, but spinning blades, I don't want to deal with it right now. I believe the blades take more damage than whatever he was doing, so let's not do that. Let's run through here really fast. And we're going to be greeted with one more zombie, but also an item that we need. When you take the blue eye, yes, we need a blue eye and we need a red eye. Zombie here. Doesn't matter, we can heal later. Just You can kind of just like stun them sometimes, but yeah. Like that. Okay, we can use that to hit. We got 5 already, so pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, another saw room. Just be patient. Look at all this blood. Oh, I hit it. I'm doing terrible right now. You know, I never got hit by those. Maybe like once in my first playthrough, but after that, after I played it a few more times, I never got hit by those. That's the YouTube curse. Okay, so now we back in this room. This was originally blocked off by this, you know, table, but let's just go ahead and use that. And now we have limited inventory space, so we're just gonna open up door number 2. As you see in our inventory, we have 6 out of 6 items, so we are full. But we will get more inventory space later on. This is the door we need to go to. We got the blue eye, right? Yes. Use that. There's a first aid kit here. There's also another first aid kit in this area, but we'll get it later because we can't access it now, obviously. And we need to get this door open now so we can get our other eyeball. Open up door number 1. And here, we're gonna see a familiar face. Stacy's here. Alright, so Stacy needs to find a way to get away from the Lacerator. Well, she already got away from him once, obviously, but she's missing her arm. Funny little fact here, if you get your leg cut off, because this is the route where you get your leg cut off, and you crawl in here, when the cutscene starts, you will be standing up on one leg. You don't lay down and talk to her. You crawl the entire way to get here, but once this cutscene starts, they will show you standing up with only one leg. It's actually hilarious, but all right, we need to go down here. This is the sewers. This is where we're going to be using our first bullet. You need to take this. This is optional. You don't have to, but usually a red barrel means it explodes, right? Obviously. So make sure you go that way because here you get a backpack. Backpack gives you 1 extra inventory space. Now it says 7 out of 6. So we got an extra spot for you know, extra inventory space. Red barrel, that also can blow up. Nothing happens though. There's also a box here, and then there's also another door over there and a zombie or just a crazy person there. I never figured out how to actually get over here. I looked around, I couldn't figure it out. So maybe this is like a different flow or different routes that you can take later on in the game if you can figure that out. Maybe it's the Rodriguez route or something. I didn't get that far, I guess, so I'm pretty sure that's probably what it is. But we need to go through here, and there's going to be a zombie on our left. She's going to do double swings, so let her swing either once if you're brave, if you got balls, or just let her swing twice and then hit her, or she'll just keep swinging, but you or she'll dodge, so be careful with that. And now she's done. There's also going to be one more zombie right there. He usually roams from there to like over by that red barrel by the wall, but not this time. I've never seen that before. Get him. Swing. You'll miss. Swing. You'll miss. Swing. There you go. And then we got another note here. To Lacerator, partner. We need to talk about that man in the wall. He is an absolute freak, and he has been messing with me this whole month. Stealing or hiding tools and food. One day I found my revolver ammo inside a fucking crate. I know that he was your first victim, and the drugs we used were super experimental at the time, but I don't understand why you keep him alive. He's just making everything harder for both of us. This man doesn't even have a conscience anymore. He just does whatever thoughts pop into his stupid head. We need to kill him. P.S. That motherfucker stole my chainsaw. How will I work? The chainsaw is actually a hint to another ending, actually. Once we lose our leg, we can use the chainsaw as an extra like makeshift leg / weapon, and it's really good too. It takes a lot of damage. It's way better than the hatchet that we have right now. But we're not doing that route. We're going to be doing the laceratorless routes, or I kind of just made that up. The route where we don't get lacerated, the route that we don't lose limbs, the limbless route, limbless game, limbless ending. Or I said limbless. That means we lost our limbs. The non-lost limbs ending. Whatever. Let's just go. Gum. This is going to go towards the for the guy in the wall. Also, we just learned that he was the first victim of the lacerator. Now, who is the guy that wrote the note to the lacerator? It's probably in Route 1 or Route 3. We're on Route 2. I have no idea who his partner is. We don't even meet him in this route. But right now, we will be... You know what I'm going to do here? I don't think I need a screwdriver anymore, so we can probably drop this. No, we keep it. Wow, okay. I'm going to use this. Doesn't matter. We will be meeting the lacerator right now. That is him. But don't worry. We are going to be going past him without even fighting that guy. We have to just wait for him to... He can spot us. But we have to wait for him to go back to where we just saw him. He was just down there about past those pipes. Once they go back that way, we'll quickly dart our way back to the room we just came from. Wait there. And yeah, he just roams back and forth. So it'll be fine. I left an item down there in that goop. It's nothing important, but I did leave something down there, but it'll be fine. I am not fighting the lacerator. Not right now, at least. Okay, you gotta kind of... This is the strangest part of the game. Wait for him to kind of like walk past. Well, there he is right there, actually. Kind of just messed that up just now. He's gonna walk in that goop I just said I missed. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna like... He can see us here, kind of. So what you want to do is kind of move your body like towards the wall and wait for him to walk past that window coming towards the right. Once he does that, then we can safely get past him without having to fight. If he does make contact with you, he will cut off your tongue. I'm not joking. Okay, now. Cutting off your tongue disables you from getting the ending that we're going for, which is the, again, everything intact ending. All right, we're done. Lacerator will not be, if you go back down there and check the room or whatever, he's not there. Actually, I need to go back and grab that item, so that's really good. Forgot that was even a thing. So last time I checked, he wasn't here when I played the game, so I think he despawns and does something else with his life, like the loser that he is. Go here. Yep, we missed. That's actually very important. We don't need it like that. It's just extra bullets, but yeah, we can handle it. They give us plenty more as we go along. Another ending could be those exploding barrels over there. I could use those barrels to probably, blow up the lacerator or something. That probably could be a route or ending. I don't know. I might experiment with it like later on. Okay, so we have both eyeballs for the puzzle. So we're gonna open up door number 2. Okay, so warning before you put the eyeball into here. Once you put an eyeball in here, this is a door, believe it or not. This little, wait, which way was it again? No, excuse me, this door shuts again, and you can't go back. Once you put the eyeball in there, you will commit to proceeding up those stairs, cannot go back. And then there's going to be a bunch of zombies in this room, 3 of them. I told you there was a med kit in this room that we can grab, and that's how we're going to get it. We may take damage, though, which doesn't matter, A health item's a health item. Do you have to get it? No. I just like to get it anyway. I don't fight these zombies, by the way. I just run past them. They will swing like crazy. They can corner you and get you stuck too. That kind of happened to me once. I don't want that to happen again. That sucked. Oh, I actually got out without getting hit. Nice. All right. Well, we just go here. They're really slow. They take forever to get up here. They're pretty stupid. And if I keep calling them zombies, forgive me. They're probably not zombies. That wouldn't make any sense.
Getting through the blue door was just a step towards freedom. Max started mentalizing escaping as a sexy task to keep motivated.
As a sexy task. That actually used to scare me a little bit when that girl just says yeah, because I thought it was someone like near me. I'm like, oh shit, it's the Lacerator. But no, it wasn't the Lacerator. All right, there's a peephole here. If you look in there, that is an item that we're going to need later on. But that is not important right now. All right, this door is on a timer. And I don't even know why it's on a timer because you can't even go back. Like the door, if I try to go back to the door I came through with the zombies, he would just say that he's not going back down there ever again. So that being a timer is, I don't know. All right, there's another note here. Thank food, sandwich, delicious. I help, ha ha ha. I help, I help. I watch he, Max inside house, hides now, ambush later, wall itself. So I guess that's the wall guy. Come over here. There will be some bandages you can take. We need to get in here later on, but we don't have the key for that yet. Marked by a water drop. There's a water key outside this nice fancy mansion. Yeah, it's like it's crazy. I'm thinking we're gonna stay like in this crazy little dungeon, but turns out no, we're just like in the basement of some like mansion. Like this guy's like loaded. Like the Lacerator, I guess, is like rich as hell or something. It's like he got like nice cars and like shit. So yeah, Lacerator got crazy stacks. Now we got a lemon that's gonna be for our little buddy that we're gonna show. Make sure we go down here and grab some more bandages. We have 4 now and 1 medkit. All right, we're gonna go here. There's also, I'm out of space. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go here. First, there's a note. Dear chef, I know Crystal asked you to come by and prepare healthy meals for me, but don't worry, I'll cook them myself. Please do not visit for the next 3 weeks. I will need full concentration for my new role. I can't say much about it, but it's a very difficult character to play. Thanks, MN. Don't know who that is. But there's our little buddy right there. We're gonna go ahead and give him the lemon. And then he will give us more ammo. Now, there's an item here we need to grab that's important for later, but let's not do that now because it's gonna take up inventory space. Hit this, grab a banana. I would never eat something with this shape. I wonder why. Go here. Now, about that inventory space issue we have, if we give him a banana, he will give us, that's right, a goddamn first aid kit. That's a lie. Last time he gave me a backpack. This guy can kiss my ass. Hey Max, you porn, me porn, right? Ah, me thirsty. That's gonna come in handy. That's a hint. We need to give him a glass of water. But we'll do that again. Something that we'll handle later. Dear Mark, before you start eating junk food, just remember that your new role needs you in the best shape of your life. Take care of yourself and keep eating healthy. My dear, I've told our chef to prepare healthy versions of your favorite foods. I love you, honey. I'm excited to get back home. Your lovely wife, Crystal. So maybe the Lacerator actually killed the people that was rich here, like 2 actors. And now this is his dungeon of torture. Now, I'm actually, now that I'm reading that again, that could be it. There should be ammo in here for the shotgun. Yes, we do get a shotgun later on in the game. All right, 2 zombies will attack us here. There's no way to get around this. You might as well just fight them. Nice little beat starts playing when we get spotted. Nice dodge. gotta hurry up, because there's another zombie behind me. I don't think he spotted us yet. No, the zombie actually didn't spot us yet, but we do need to take care of him. So I'm gonna wait for him to actually find me. There it is. When the music plays, that means you've been spotted. Or not. Maybe he's just an idiot. Okay. Oh, that's gonna prove issues later. Okay. That might prove an issue later. A minor issue. But fine. If you go here, there is a zombie here. I keep saying zombie, but there's a crazy person here because he did. Wow. That's why I said he was gonna prove an issue later. Because of that. That's what I was talking about when I said he was gonna prove issues later. Oh, you. Okay. That's also something that's never happened to me before. He wasn't supposed to see us because there's so much, you know, he crawls. There's so much blocking his view that he shouldn't see you until you actually walk past his field of view. Which didn't happen. So let's hope that doesn't happen again. That was pretty funny though. I'm glad it happened. That was, again, that was new for me. I just accepted my fate right there. It was fine. All right, give him the banana. Maybe we get the backpack this time. Maybe it's randomized. It's a health kit anyway. Yeah, I hate you, man in the wall. He's also another key to another ending, actually. Now he gives us the double barrel shotgun, so it is randomized. I know what, I'm glad I actually died now. Yeah, because we're gonna need it. This is the best weapon to use against the Lacerator. Sad thing is we didn't get a lot of ammo for it. Well, no, actually we get some ammo for the shotgun all the time, like right here. I don't know why. That's never randomized. That's always shotgun ammo. This guy didn't spot me. And you know, I'm not gonna deal with that zombie because I guess it's glitching out. He usually sees me first. Weirdly enough, that zombie that's way out in the garden over there, he sees me first. And I don't know, like, how. But he didn't see us this time. Okay, I gotta make a decision here because there's something that I need to grab. And I'm damn sure. I guess I could drop this, but I'm not gonna drop this right now. Sadly, it might have to be the shotgun ammo. Ew. Ew. That's not good. But anyway. The bomb guy see me again? I don't know who saw me this time. Okay. Anyway, there's an item on that park bench, or that bench right there. That is machine gun ammo. You can get a machine gun later. If you let the Lacerator cut your tongue out, I don't know how he does it. He'll swing and he'll cut your tongue out of your mouth. You don't die though. He'll cut your tongue out and he'll leave. And then the guy in the wall will give you a device to put on your mouth that shoots bullets. I don't know why, but it's cool, but it's not something we're going to be doing this route. We have to get, you know, we have to keep all of ourselves intact if we want, you know, the ending that we're going for. So it's going to be another zombie over here, or not zombie, but another crazy person. I hate when they dodge. It's so I got to fight this guy over here throwing stuff. I like how they fall through the objects. That's hilarious. Anyway, let's grab this. Okay, that's going to be very helpful. All right, so I guess we're going to go ahead and ignore the zombie that's over here, because that's one. When you go through this route and you don't have a leg, you can crawl underneath this table and you can see the zombie with the bomb strapped to his back. And I think there's a couple items over here or something, but you cannot do it unless you let the Lacerator cut your leg off. Or not the Lacerator, I should say. You gotta get you gotta let one of his death traps in the dungeon cut your leg off. Well, since we can't go back to the dungeon, we can't get our leg cut off, obviously. So that's not gonna happen with us. So what I need to do is, sadly, I'm gonna have to drop the shotgun ammo. But first, I'm gonna equip this, and we need to run because he's right on our right. If you hear that beep and that sound. Okay. What you want to do is run this way because he's following us, and then run back this way because he's crawling around. And just aim. One good pop. There you go. He's done. There's bandages over there too. I should go grab those. I don't know where that other zombie went. I guess it really doesn't matter. Can I grab bandages? Yes, I can. I'm glad items stack in this game. That's a really good little thing that's like super appreciated. Probably not to anyone else, but I like when things stack. Okay. Here we are. This is the water key that we can't pick up because our inventory's full. So I'm going to go ahead and drop the shotgun. We'll get more later. So once we drop items, you can't get them back too, by the way. That really sucks. But since we're done with that, we're going to go ahead and get back our hatchet because there's going to be, when we grab those keys, 2 zombies or 2 crazy drugged up people spawn in the house. I think the one on the left activates first. Or not. I guess he's okay. It's so random. Very annoying when you have both of them on you. They just keep swinging. They never stop. They just keep going. Again, I've never had both of them aggro at the same time, so this is great for YouTube. This is amazing. Do I have anything to give to our little friend? Nothing. Okay. So what we need to do now, I know the code already. We have to drain the pool. You have to use this key to get into a room to drain the pool, so we get the code to this door. But you don't even have to do that. You can just skip it if you know the code already, which is 359. And you can just go in. But we're not going to do that right now. And the cutscene will play there. We're going to meet a couple friends once that's done. But we need to go here and use the water key because it's taking up inventory space. Now it's unlocked. And we need to... Oh, I didn't grab the bandages. Oh, I died. Yeah. Forgot about that. Yeah, let's definitely take those. That'll be very helpful. And I never hit this. That's what we need to do. You know what? I'm going to take that out of my inventory right now because we don't have any real space yet. He could bless us with a backpack this time. I'm really hoping that he do. Also, I need that item over there. Please bless us with a backpack. I'll take shotgun shells. I'm not going to complain about that. Oh, wow. I think I just screwed up again. Because now... You were supposed to give me a backpack. Didn't give me a goddamn backpack, you suck, guy. Okay, drop it. There's more shotgun shells in the other room. We could really use that because we're gonna be fighting the Lacerator. Which again, he's not super hard to beat if you balance your inventory right. If you play Resident Evil games and stuff, you know, you'll understand. We don't need to be in this room just yet, but that room is important. Wait, no, I gotta give him the item in that bathroom and then we get a backpack. Okay, I'm sounding like I haven't beat this game not one goddamn time. Okay, that's shotgun shells. Cool. So that's actually a good thing. Now we hit this switch. There's no need to read this note. It just tells you what you need. You need a switch there to drain the pool, and you need the valve here. And this is completely optional, but this is how you get the backpack. This is the backpack option. If you don't care for the backpack, you can just drain the water and keep going. Or use the code I gave you and just go. The code never changes. Now this is the part where we fight the Lacerator. But I'm going to end up grabbing the shotgun shells now, because it does take a few shots to get him. Be careful, he will be spawning outside the door we just came from when we got in here, which is right there, this door. So he gets stunned a little bit. Hurry up and click use. There you go. And then you hear him run off. Again, if he does get one hit on you, he will chop off your tongue. So you don't want to do that. There's the code there. And there's also a full med kit that is very useful. We're going to take that. I like the game a lot. I've been liking these puppet combo-ish looking games. Puppet Combo was like one of the ones that like originated this whole thing. This isn't Puppet Combo, but yeah. But the PS1 like old school stuff. Like imagine if these games came out like on PlayStation, like when the first PlayStation came out. Oh man, you know how many people talk about how scary this shit was? You guys played the Lacerator? Oh my god. Yeah, dude, that shit was fucking scary. But now we give him, he said he's thirsty, so we give him this. Made a mistake. I forgot all about the water to give this guy. Now he gives us the backpack. There you go. So now we don't have any bullets. We have like one bullet left for the shotgun, but that's totally fine. We get more in a bit. We now have 8 spaces, as you see up there, instead of 6 or however much we had before then. Yeah, that's pretty messed up. It won't open. Shit, I hope they survive. Here, should I take the shotgun? Yeah, we got space now. So take the shotgun shells, and there's the item we seen when we looked through the peephole, which was the room that we was in. They was in that same room, so they also just ran out of the basement. They got free. Also, this is what I was saying earlier. He had like cars and stuff. Like, dude has like very nice cars. They could be a reference to GTA, or like, I believe the car in the middle was a reference to a game called Gran Turismo a long time ago. Could be a different game. And this car, I could sworn it's the Cheetah from GTA Vice City. It looks just like the same model. Could be a different game though, but could be just a coincidence too, by the way. But all right, we have the emblem that we need to go and open the door. But we're going to need to get our pistol out, because remember those guys with the backpack? 2 more will spawn right here. And you need to run. This is how I usually like to do it. I like to run down here as you hear the beeping, and then wait down this hallway. They should be on their way. There it is. Don't let the music stop for you. They will chase you from hell and back. Also the Lacerator too. If you try to run from the Lacerator, if you have to let him cut out your tongue, or you have to make him run away. If you just try to run from him the entire time, he will chase you all the way through. He will never stop until he gets what he wants, or you scare him off, as I just said. All right, here we have to take care of these zombies. We could run past them, but they will follow you, so that's pretty boring. gonna be another one over here. They have no arms, so that makes it that much more simple for us. Wow, I knocked him pretty far. We put it right here. And we get a nice little item in the bathroom here on the left. Another backpack, so more inventory space. Now we at 9. So
the guard room was empty, and Max could see a switch to open the gate. He could finally smell the freedom with his sniffer nose.
His sniffer nose. Now, we need to hit this switch here. There's also a paper here. You did it. First time someone escaped. You awesome. The gate. Go, go, go. Wall man. You notice there is a banana here that we can take. Do not take the banana. It is a trap. If you open this up, I think this cabinet above us opens, and I think it cuts out our tongue. So we also can lose our tongue that way too. You don't want to do that. So just go. And the door's on a timer, so hurry up. Yeah, and the guy in the wall drugged us, as you can see. And you can tell we're clearly hallucinating. None of this is real. Gulp, hello, Mr. Max. What are we filming today? Rodrigo, my best friend. I don't know, man. Let's film whatever. And there's nothing important between the dialogue between these people. Hey, big boy, you weren't so hard today. What's the deal? What are you talking about? I'm hard as a rock. Like always, everything's fine. But if you talk to her again, is it because of Buck? Listen, drugs, alcohol, nothing will make you. And then he says, shut up, you bitch. Pack your fucking lingerie and fuck off. I think they're insinuating something between these two guys here. I couldn't really tell you. Notice his arms are bleeding. I wonder what that means. Maybe he was like shooting up, if you know what shooting up means. For you kids out there, don't worry about all of that. And welcome to Silent Hill. Alright, we have 2 ways to go. We go forward here, and this is how you progress down this hallway. Do not go down this hallway. Right now it is blocked. Well, it's goofy why we're blocked off here. The feather stops us from actually progressing. Yes, but don't go this way yet because a monster will spawn down this hallway and take a nice big chunk of life out of us, and you don't want that to happen. So just go down here first. We're gonna need, that's how much space we got. We got the lemon. And that's some machine gun ammo that we can't use, so don't take it. We need to take a fan. And there's also another item up here that you can get, but I believe that's part of a different flow. Again, another, see, there's a switch up there too, so I'm believing it's a different route, a route that we're not taking right now. Now, when we go around here, this really nasty, a million arms, a lot of bodies, thing will come and attack us, so just make sure you hurry and use the fan to blow the feather. Why is the feather blocking the way? We can't just step over it. I don't know, but yeah, that there, I don't know what that is. This will not be the last time we see it. Just run. Yeah, I don't know what that is, but like I said, it's not going to be the last time we see it. Okay, we're back in our room. Never understood why this guy had a picture of his own ass, but I mean, okay, guy, do you? My blue pills, not that I need them, just in case. This is from 1981, back when I won the Golden Boner Award. More pictures. Was there an item in here? Yes, there was. Yes, there was. Yes, there was. Buck's blue pills. He was using it a lot during the shooting. And in here is Buck. After years in the industry, Buck wants to become a nerd now. I really don't get it. Buck, the man who loves to fuck, and Max, the man who loves sex. We have tons of movies together, but that's our only picture. Buck and I used to sit here and talk a lot of shit while getting drunk and sniffing. The view is amazing. Typical Hollywood 1990, early 1980s bullshit. Movie schedule for September 1982. September 24th, evening, shooting for Cigarettes After Max. September 28th, daylight, shooting for Primal Instinct, 1 Cave, 2 Sticks. All right, Max, I know that this month is kind of weak, but I've had enough. Next month, I'll be studying a lot. If you want to keep doing this shit you love, you'll have to start reaching out to the productions. By your fucking self. Okay, I thought I fucked that up, Buck. Okay, so pretty much Buck is getting tired of being a porn star with us, Max. And yeah, it's kind of sad. Hey there, man. Why didn't you go to the set today? And then Buck responds, so, not feeling good today. Buck has had enough. There's never nothing in this back room. I have no idea what's the point of this room. I guess it's just nothing for now. It's just there, just to be there. Our best-selling movie, only highlights of us fucking dozens of hot chicks. Buck, the man who loves to fuck, and Max, the man who loves sex, contains heterosexual sex. Thank you for the reassurance. I don't know what this is, but we need to break it. And this is when things start to get way more darker. Way more darker. We need to go here because the wall is blocked off on the other side. Here's Buck. You put me in this industry and taught me everything I know. And then Buck responds, fuck, I can't help you anymore. I don't want this shit in my life. He doesn't want to be with us. He doesn't want to hang out with us anymore. Okay. I'm gonna hit this just in case because I had to do that before and I want to make sure I don't mess up anything. There's an item over here. More ammo for our pistol or revolver, and we have a note. I'm sorry. You know, Max, I pulled you in because you were short on money and alone in this town. We've known each other for a long time, and I couldn't stand seeing you, young and abandoned, a hopeless man. This was the only reality I knew, so this is my way of helping. But I've made a mistake. Forgive me, Max. We are both cursed now. I want to leave this industry, but everyone knows me. Everyone has seen me naked. They've all seen my colossal dick. You know what? This is actually your fault. We could be something like John and Brian, but wait, excuse me. We could be like something like John and Brian. No one cares about men in porn. But then you had the outstanding idea of making us heroes of pornograph. At first, I was happy too. The money, popularity, ladies. I truly believe that we've fucked every woman in Miami. But look at me now. I'm completely fucked. I hate you, Max. I want a normal life. Fuck. Did I say pornograph? I mean pornography. Am I being slow today? I think I am. A porn masterpiece, and Buck still wanted to quit. Buck just wasn't happy. And that's something that another limit for our friend. That's just something that we just have to understand. Buck just wanted to get out. Understandable. Okay, I think this is the room where we run into our friend in the wall here. Nope, not yet. Not yet. Was there an item in here? I have no idea why we had to do that, but yeah, things are getting a lot more twisted. Again, this is just hallucination. That's clearly us right there. Like, we're like also fucked up with no face. That is absolutely creepy. That is absolutely terrifying. Okay. One more hit, and I believe we're gonna have to heal up. Okay, get this guy out of here. There's gonna be one on our left and one in front of us. Let's lower the one on the left first. Okay, one more. I hate when they dodge, it's so annoying. Got him. Alright, another note we need to read. First, we're gonna get this out of here. Hey Max, it's been a while. I finally understand I was blaming you for ruining my life, but I actually ruined it my fucking self. I couldn't stand more exposition, excuse me, medicine's fame, it all has fucked my brain, but for some reason you really love it. I don't know how, but you do. As a friend, I think you should seek professional help. Maybe your brain is also fucked, but differently. Anyway, enough ranting. I also have good news. I was selected for the driver job I applied to a few days ago. This is definitely not what I was studying for, but might be a good chance to start over. Luckily, they will pay well. Since it's an agency of movie stars, I couldn't be more excited for the future. I'll be moving out of here next week. Max, I know we are not that close anymore, but thank you for everything. I regret the time I spent in this fucked up industry, but I do not regret the time I spent with you. Take care of your fucking self. Buck, a friend who wishes you luck. So Buck got out and he's gonna be living his best life. Oh, I forgot about the extra clone. Okay, we're gonna need the boner award for this. So weird. Okay, now this is where we get our we trade in our stuff. I think he give us shotgun ammo here. But yeah, we're starting to get some backstory for Buck and Max. Us being Max, if y'all haven't caught on yet, obviously, you know, for the ones who are having a hard time here. And I think that's all the items we got. Yeah, he gave us some shotgun ammo, so that's really good. Got another note here. Amazing, right? Confusing? Yeah. Past, present, feel, not feel, good, bad, effect, almost passing, want more, manual. No, I would not want more. Thank you. More shotgun ammo, beautiful. Now this, the game saved. I have no idea what this means. Some sort of pink paper, no clue why it's here. Could be a reference to something else or another route or another game. I just don't know. But I kind of feel bad for Max, especially like this scene, like right here. A friend. What kind of friend abandons their friends? It's been 3 years. You don't come by. You never answer my calls. I don't even know where you are. People around here say that you are dead, but I prefer to believe that you simply don't want contact. And I don't know why. I mean, I kind of feel for Max. I kind of relate to Max. I'm not a porn star or nothing, but, you know, like I had that friend that we did everything together, helped him out with a lot of stuff, and then eventually he just said, you know, he just disappeared, you know? And I sat there in that same position. I'm like, yo, you don't call, you don't text, you don't answer. If I, you know, when I text and say what's up, you know, some people go through those kind of things, and I'm definitely one of those people who has done it, and it's, you know, it's kind of sad, you know? Communication is something that's like very important to me, and that's very important to like anybody. You should definitely talk to people if you're not happy or you're going through something in life and y'all call each other like best friends and y'all been hanging out and, you know, for like years and years and years. You should definitely be transparent with the people you care about or know that cares about you, and just don't like run away or hide or something. But yeah, pretty much kind of relatable. I don't know, you know, I'm not making this all about me. I'm just saying I kind of feel for Max. kind of sad. With the music, too. The music's really good, but the music's also pretty sad, too. We got one more. I believe we got one more. I'll just double check. I don't know if this makes a difference, but I always do this. Oh, there's one here. All right, remember that fucking monster with all the arms and legs? I think that looks like from like Silent Hill or something. It will be coming out of that hole right there, and that's the hole we need to be in. I'm saying hole, and we just got done talking about, you know, his profession. It's kind of weird, but anyway, they're going to be coming out of that wall, a little hole in the wall, and we need to get there. So we have to like loop it, like it's Dead by Daylight. But we're gonna get a good look at this monster too. Like, look at this. What is this? I can't even tell you what that is. That is horrifying. Let's keep going. I think it's still following us. Holy shit.
Max loves sex, not bad memories. The trip was bittersweet. Max felt instant abstinence.
Never found out how we got into this cabin too, but yeah, the hallucinations or the drugs wore off now, so we're good. There's nothing in this room for us. I've checked a million times, and maybe I'm just blind. Besides the note, obviously. Drug feel good. You like it? Wall. No. Alright, so we are now in the game. If you go over here first, you get a first aid kit. And if you go on the other side, you get another backpack. So that puts us at 10 inventory space. I believe that is the maximum amount of space you can get in this game. I haven't found any more backpacks, so I could be lying. For this route, I think 10 is the most. All right, we got more annoying dodging zombies here. Time to heal up before we end up dying. Really annoying. There's gonna be more zombies on the right over here. Like, that's the bomb zombie. Stay away from him. And there's like I think one more zombie. I keep saying zombie. You know what I mean. Drugged up crazy people. And then there's this guy. But just push that switch and we're good. And this room should look very familiar. We were just in here earlier. The window, and we can see all the nice fancy cars that I thought belonged to the Lacerator, but now that I've read the notes again, no, they don't. They do not belong to the Lacerator. More shotgun shells. That's beautiful. There's nothing in this box. You see that key? Guy in the wall takes it. Fuck, that creep got the car key. I think there's a guy here too. Oh, it's usually a guy right here. Lacerator, he ambushed you. Garage, believe me. I definitely hear him. I definitely hear him. Oh, there he is. He's usually like right by the wall when we first come in. Oh, he's destroying us right now. Oh my God, guy. He will tie the fat, the blonde. You save, he kill you, ah ha ha ha, and kill them. Believe me. So what he's saying is he tied up Sarah and our friend Rodriguez, or, you know, our friend, the guy who films our videos, and so they're not dead. They survived. But if we go and try to save them, because the keys are in here, if we try to save them, it will be a trap, and he will try to kill us. That's when we fight the Lacerator for the last time. That is in game. Or we can get the second ending here where we escape with the guy in the wall. We take his hand, he'll drag us through the wall, and we'll escape together, leaving our friends to just die. We're going to be doing both endings here. Now, like I said before, there are 4 endings for this route. 2 of them are what I just explained. The other 2 are you have to beat him with the when you get your leg cut off and you put the chainsaw there. That you gotta do the finishing blow with that chainsaw. And the other one I can't remember. Was it the machine gun mouth? I think it's the machine gun mouth. You gotta kill him with that to get the other ending. So we're not gonna be doing those. We're not gonna be doing those in this video. Oh look, there's that other zombie. I didn't know you can open doors by hitting them. That is also something new. There's been a lot of new stuff happening in this run that I've never seen before. Nice dodge. Nice dodge again. And also I noticed like when that big monster, the one like from Silent Hill was chasing us, there's holes in the wall like there's a hole down here on the ground too. I got the chainsaw leg on my first run when I lost my leg, so I never got a chance to see what was in those holes when that monster was chasing us and what's in this hole in this too. It could be some cool items in there, I don't know. But yeah, who wants to fight the Lacerator while crawling? I mean, that's not that hard. Trust me, he's not hard at all. He's like when we fought him the first time by the pool, in that pool room, except he takes a little bit more abuse to kill. Nothing too crazy, so maybe a few more shots. He's super easy. Come to wall, escape forever. We friend, believe in motherfucking self. So again, save me as in we go with him. Save them as in we go fight the Lacerator and save our friends. We're going to go get the car key. Bye forever. We're going to go save our friends because we're cool like that. But I like the game has so many endings. I'm really interested in this game. I don't know why. This game really just hooks me. This is a really cool little indie game. All right, what you want to do is grab your shotgun. We see how many shotguns we got now, how much ammo we got now. We got way more than enough to kill this asshole. Plus, also we have like a ton of bullets, so we'll be good. Why me? Why always me? It's a trap, Max. Don't come. Save your ass. All right, let's play a game. The Lacerator is hiding somewhere in this room. He is either in the left or the right cabinet. Which one is the Lacerator on? If you guess that he's in the left closet, you are absolutely incorrect. He is hiding in the right closet. Once we get like around here where I'm pointing at, the laser's pointing at, he will pop out and we will have to fight him. That, hurry up and do this. Go ahead and run. He's really slow too. Turn around. He's still there. Hold it. Stun him. Low. I think I missed the first shot too. That's nice. And there we go. Max Rodriguez and Stacy all escaped by car. The not-so-friendly trio started to know each other better, sharing their thoughts, dreams, and emotions. They all overcame the whole situation quickly. As time passed, they continued working together and became best friends forever. The ultimate porn crew is now feeling Max happiness. It was over, but Max kept thinking, what if I'd done things differently? All right, no laceration run done. Enemies defeated, 25. The Lacerator defeated. Yes, took us 48 minutes. We got ending number D. And those are the credits. Yeah, it was developed from games from the Abyss. So that was flow 2. That's flow 1. This is flow 3. Haven't figured out how to do those yet. Haven't experimented with the game enough. But we're going to be going ahead and going back. And we're going to be checking out the other ending before I end this video. You guys do enjoy. If you guys are enjoying the video, make sure you guys hit the hype button if you know what that is. It's right next to the like button, just somewhere in that area where the like button be at, where you can share and like and stuff like that. Hit the hype button, get the video known more if you want to see more walkthroughs of horror games that I really like. I have a lot more games I want to share with you guys, so hit the like button, hit the hype button, share it, do whatever you guys can to help out if you guys do enjoy the channel. I'm trying to come back and do something a little bit new. Save me. So we're going to be doing this route now. Will you save the man in the wall and escape with him? Yes. And now we have to fight the Lacerator again, but this is different now. We don't get to fight the normal Lacerator. I don't know why I'm taking those. We don't need that. For bandages. We're going to be fighting a different type of Lacerator. A giant Lacerator. So what we want to do is go ahead and get that. Alright, so he has a shield on his body. All that red stuff, run out the way because he will. Yeah, I'm trying to kill you with that. You want to hit this. Which you take his armor off. And then you want to. And there's like 3 or 4 phases. I can't remember how much, but they do get harder as you go. Now there's blades on the floor now. While we have to dodge his attacks. And we have to do the same thing over again. Shoot the yellow part that takes off his armor. Yeah, there's 4 phases, okay. Now we have zombies here with the traps, but again, not hard. Just find a weak spot and do it again. And we want to put our pistol this time. Now we will be getting chased by the monster that. Thank God he's really slow, but we have more of these. Do it again. Make sure you reload. Where's our? And there you go. Somehow Max and the man in the wall have escaped from the Lacerator's hideout. They've been attacking civilians in buildings, believing they are about to find a way out. The old friends are together again, but now they're both drugged to the max. It was all over. But Max kept thinking, what if I'd done things differently? And that is our next ending. We got lacerations, none. Enemies defeated 26. Lacerator defeated, not this time. We got ending drug to the max, ending G. And that is 2 endings of the Lacerator. Very funny ending. So I'm starting to piece together too. I guess Buck, because I noticed he kept calling the guy in the wall Buck, but also he called his friend Buck. That was also the porn star with him in the notes. So something happened to Buck that turned him in. Something happened to Buck that made him the first victim of the Lacerator. So I guess we gotta do flow 1 or flow 3 to understand, you know, to piece together the entire story. So we go through endings. Here's flow 2. Ending E is kill the Lacerator in the garage with the motor mouth to unlock. That's the machine gun on our mouth. Ending F is to kill the Lacerator in the garage with the Sawquando to unlock. It is the chainsaw like that I explained. Then we got this one, drug to the max, and then also this one, max happiness. But we didn't do flow 1 and we didn't do flow 2 because I didn't do the side with our cameraman, and I don't know how to get flow 3. It might be a decision later on in flow 1 that goes into flow 3. I have no idea. But I just wanted to show you guys quickly the few endings that I got in the game, and I wanted to share it with you guys because it's a really good game. Make sure you guys check out Games from the Abyss and also Dread XP. They got a lot of great games. I'm gonna be doing some more games of those guys in the near future. But what do I think about the game? It is probably one of the most interesting horror games that I've played in a very long time. I haven't played a game this different in a while. We have it reminds me of the classic games like Night Ripper, where there is a girl who works at a diner and she works late until she has to get off work and she's gonna walk home. Turns out that there's a serial killer on the loose that likes to kill prostitutes. So now you're walking home late at night and this guy thinks, as he's driving a black sedan, creepy as hell, dude got a trench coat on, a hat, and a duck mask, and he thinks that you're a prostitute, and now you have to go walk through the entire city, going through different buildings and stuff to try to dodge this guy who wants to kill you. Same thing with Babysitter Bloodbath. You have to babysit a kid. Then you hear on the radio that there's a mental patient on the loose, another serial killer, and he happens to be at your front door to try to kill you, a kid, and also your boyfriend, which one of you don't survive that one. And there's like a few other games just like that one. You got Murder House. That was a great one too. And they're not made by, Murder House is made by these people. These guys didn't make those. But this game reminds me of those games. I like those classic horror slasher film games. Those are really, really, really good. And this is one that really threw me back to like really old, creepy, crazy films like those. So I want to find more like these and do more walkthroughs of these games. But I'm gonna do a walkthrough review of a lot of games. But I do like this game a lot. I like that this game has a lot of endings. That means that it has a lot of replayability. So make sure you guys check it out. I didn't want to spoil it for you guys. I want you guys to go ahead and check this game out. $10 on Steam right now. Go ahead and get it. Try to see, can you get through flow 1, flow 2, and flow 3, and see, can you piece together what's really going on with the Lacerator, Max and his friends. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. If you guys liked it, again, please hit the like button, hit the hype button, share the video, leave a comment. If you guys, again, do care and want to see more walkthroughs like this, and you guys do enjoy these, I will do more like these coming up very soon. Thank you guys again. I love you all, and I will see you guys in our next video. Have a good night.